Right now, over on Mykelti and Tony's Patreon, they are reacting to their wedding episodes, which I think is super fun. I will be perfectly honest though, for me, it's kind of hard to follow along because the way they have to do it with the live watch-alongs, they are only reacting to the show that they're watching. We are watching them, and then we have to watch the show simultaneously on another device. So it's a little bit difficult. Not my favorite format, I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer the way Gwen does her reaction videos, but she doesn't do hers live, so it's a trade-off. I know that there are probably aspects of my videos that people don't love necessarily. You cannot please everyone all of the time, I get that. Mykelti and Tony do interact with their live chat, and I think that is so cool. During their last watch-along, one of the questions that came up in the live chat was the topic of Kody and Robyn's wedding. In answering some of these questions, Mykelti revealed that Robyn actually made sacrifices for Kody's fourth and fanciest wedding. And I wanted to talk about that in today's video, so let's discuss. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I just want to start off by saying that I really do enjoy Mykelti and Tony's Patreon. They have a wide variety of content. They have watch-alongs, they have interviews, they have regular videos, they have cooking videos. Overall, I think they have a cool thing going on over on their Patreon. I wish that they would publish some of their videos to YouTube so I could play clips, but I understand why they are keeping to Patreon. A lot of the time, they are saying things very favorable to their dad and to Robyn. They go so far as to defend Robyn. They know that that is not a popular stance necessarily, so putting up a paywall, it keeps trolling to a minimum. So understandable in my opinion. Tony said something at the beginning of this live watch along that really stuck out to me. He said, quote, "This was when your family was whole and wholesome and fun." And then both he and Mykelti commented just how drastically Kody's personality has changed over the last several years. And that, I don't know why that stuck out to me, but that really stuck out to me. Going more into Kody's behavior at their wedding, Tony made a comment saying that Kody was really trying to personify at their wedding how he wished all of his weddings went. Mykelti agrees with Tony, saying that there's really only one wedding that Kody had that he liked from beginning to end. And I immediately thought, oh, the one wedding that was televised, fancy, paid for by TLC. Kody was obviously the center of attention, and he was marrying someone 10 years younger than him. You don't say that that was his favorite wedding. Mykelti said that in regards to Kody and Robyn's wedding, it was really important for Robyn that none of the other wives felt excluded. Tony responds to this, "That's so Robyn, man." And I could not help it, but I rolled my eyes. Mykelti points out, I guess on the screen they show a photo from Kody and Robyn's wedding, that in all of the family photos from their wedding day, Robyn is actually dressed like the other wives. She's wearing a brown dress as opposed to her wedding dress. And she did that so that all of the wives felt included. Mykelti goes on to explain that Robyn actually doesn't have any photos of her with the family in her wedding dress. She has some with Kody in her wedding dress, some with like her kids in her wedding dress, but that all of the family photos are her in the brown dress. For Tony, and he makes sure to point out that he knows people disagree with them, but for him, that just points out that Robyn wanted the whole family not just the man, to maybe piggyback off of Christine's tagline, that Robyn really wanted polygamy. She wanted sister wives. I actually don't disagree with Tony here. I think Robyn did want sister wives. But of course, you can want a plural family and not necessarily want equal treatment. And I think that that is probably where mine and Tony's opinion diverge. Tony says that Robyn never wanted to end up monogamous, and Mykelti echoes that by saying that anytime they talk to Robyn about the state of the family, it still breaks her heart. Another person later on during their reaction asks if any of the original wives were resentful that Robyn got this big fancy wedding. And Mykelti said no, everyone was super happy for Robyn. Mykelti said that her mom and Janelle married Kody during a different time under different circumstances. And I was just sitting there thinking, Mykelti, your mom wore a white satin garbage bag on her wedding day. I am 99.9% sure that Christine was resentful because she had every right to be. I would have been. Of course, listening to them answer questions about Robyn and Kody's wedding made me really want to go back and watch their wedding episode. So that's what I did. I went back and I watched Robyn's royal wedding. Let's first address this selfless act that Robyn did by wearing a brown dress during family photos and not her wedding dress. According to the show, this was not Robyn's idea. This was actually Mary's.
The first thing that we did when we got to the reception, we planned out that we were going to get family pictures.
I had suggested to Robyn, I would love to have a family photo. I would love for you to match us all and not be in your wedding dress.
I'll never get over just how young Truly is at this wedding. Truly is literally still a newborn at their wedding. And of course, then we know that Robyn and Kody jet off on a 10 or 11 day honeymoon right after. If I'm Christine, I'm way more worried about that than what Robyn is wearing during family photos at their wedding. People know it's their wedding. It's not some mystery why these family photos are being taken. I suppose it was nice of Robyn to acquiesce to Mary's request that for certain photos that she did dress the same. So that was nice, I guess. If Robyn wanted to make a real sacrifice for the family, maybe let Truly grow up a little bit and wait a few months to marry Kody. Maybe let Christine physically recover from childbirth before she has to attend your wedding. Maybe don't kiss Kody to seal your engagement when you know that goes against the customs of your faith. Also, maybe don't sneak off and secretly purchase your wedding dress with Kody behind your sister wife's back. I don't know. There's a lot of other things I think Robyn could have done to make her sister wives not resentful other than just wear a brown dress for a few photos. One would hope that Kody would be cognizant of this as well, but we all know that he is just not capable of that. And like I just said, Robyn only wears this brown dress for this one set of family photos. The rest of the time, she is in her wedding dress.
After we took family pictures, I ran up to the bride's room and changed from my family pictures dress to the wedding dress. And I really wanted to wear a wedding dress to say that that I was married.
I guess just from watching the show and everything leading up to the wedding and all of the kind of things Robyn and Kody did that stung and made the original wives feel betrayed, I'm just really failing to see how her wearing a brown dress for a few photos is any kind of real sacrifice here. If you Google Kody and Robyn Brown's wedding pictures, you will see a ton of photos of Robyn in her wedding dress and the brown dress. It's not like when the family goes back and remembers that day, they're going to remember Robyn in the brown dress. Robyn literally wore the white wedding dress for the entire day. Even watching the episode, Robyn is in her wedding dress the majority of time, except for that one set of photos. And this is completely unrelated, but I just had to touch on this since we're talking about Kody and Robyn's wedding. The whole wrong address debacle printed on the invites.
He is so lost. It's incredible.
I know where I'm at. I can find my way back. I'm not totally lost. This spot is totally lost. We finally find the closest thing to the wrong address and put the bottle and the balloons there and go, what the hey, you know, I hope they show up.
I get it. Mistakes happen. That is a bummer. Robyn came up with this idea to put a bunch of copies of the right address in a jar and leave that at the wrong address location so that if any of their guests showed up, they could figure out where the correct location was. But we see Kody tooling around town, and it seems like this wrong address doesn't actually even exist. And Kody ends up just leaving this jar and some balloons on someone's front lawn. What? There is a lesson here, folks. Proofread any invites before you hit mass print. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the sacrifices Robyn made for Kody's fanciest wedding. Was it noble of her to acquiesce to Mary's request and take family photos in her brown dress? Or did it really not matter because she kind of did some other shady things that made her sister wives feel like crap? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at realiteasquad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.